How long is a listing going to sit before someone puts it under contract in Central Virginia, in the Richmond area? How long do you have before you have to write an offer on a house and it's totally scooped up? My name's Katerina. Wanted to go over a little bit of market data with you for Central Virginia, for the greater Richmond area. The median days on market historically go up and down a lot. But currently we are sitting at just a little under 10 days before a house, from the time a house hits the market to the time it goes under contract. We're looking at a little less than 10 days, which historically is very, very small. What this means is that if a home hits the market that you like, you do need to hop on it immediately. You need to be going to see it. You need to be talking about whether or not you want to write an offer, because you could miss out on that house. The other thing that it means, though, that is in the favor of the buyer, that I think is very significant, that we don't always consider when we're thinking about how difficult it is to get in to see a house and make this kind of decision in such a short time frame if you don't want to be competing with other people. Sometimes it's not an option to not compete. Sometimes the house is going to hit the market, it's going to be off the market within a couple days, and it's going to have multiple offers. And there's nothing you can do about that in a really compelling house in a really great area. But because sellers know that the days on market should be relatively low, we do have an opportunity when a house has been sitting for a couple weeks to negotiate things like seller paid closing costs for our buyers. So even though there is a high amount of pressure created on compelling homes that hit the market for our buyers to hop on them, and we are trying to be as on top of it as possible, and we want to get our people in to see places immediately, very quickly. We don't want any time to pass between when we realize that we like a house and when we go to see it. But lately we have been able to get a lot more seller pay closing costs for our buyers compared to what things were looking like the last couple of years, because there is low inventory, but also there are less buyers in the market. The days on market are still very low, but when we find a house that's been sitting for a couple weeks, there's a lot more negotiating going on than was going on a year ago or 2 years ago, and I think that's a really positive thing.